I grew up with my mom and my brother, and she was a superhero, and my dad wasn't really around. When he wasn't there, I did feel like I wasn't enough. When I was 16, I was waiting for my dad to come and pick us up from Christmas from my aunt's house, and we were supposed to go on this really long vacation with him and for the whole week. So I had everything packed and ready to go, and I was sitting on the front porch, and I just waited and waited and waited, and he didn't show up. And so I had to call and ask him where he was, and he had said he was sick and he just wasn't gonna come. And it broke my heart because he couldn't even call and say that he wasn't gonna make it. I had to call. And so I went and I cried for a couple of hours because it was so heartbreaking to think like the guy that I was trying so hard to have in my life, my dad, didn't want to be there and didn't care to even reach out and say he wasn't going to be. So that was really tough. That relationship was dead. That my other friendships started to become dead because I didn't want to let people in and see that vulnerable side of me that, you know, things do hurt sometimes. So I wound up getting hired out here in Palm Springs, and my dad lives out here. So he said, hey, I have a church you might like, Southwest Church. And he said, do you want to go with me? And I was really excited, also hesitant, because I didn't know if it was just, oh, it's something for us to do, or if he really meant it. My dad said, you know, I'm sorry for not being there for you. And I, of course, started crying. And I didn't realize how bitter I still was. And so when he said that, I realized how much I needed to forgive him and how much I needed to let go of that. And so I forgave him, and God has completely restored our relationship. I don't doubt him anymore. I trust him now. Like, God can perform a miracle, and it takes years sometimes. You just have to be willing to bring that before him. You have to lay it at his feet and just say, God, I can't handle this. I can't do this. I don't want to do this, but I know that you're in control, and God can totally take over and just like resurrect whatever problem it is and just change and restore whatever problem it is. And it's so much better than you can ever imagine. It's so much better than you can ever imagine.